with a shrug. Never seen anything like it. I mean, multi-legged creature, sure, but one with human-like feet. Mm, this might be unique. Who knows? Dark ones take all shapes and sizes. Then I assume we're all in the know that this was probably weeks ago.
Yeah, just looking at the
Yeah.
brittle wood, how everything settled.
Regardless of what it is, where it is a mystery. Doesn't look like it came back here. I mean, the tracks trail off from that crater, so I imagine it was sent careening this way. Walked back. Looking at the feet, the footprints, does it look like it left here in a hurry, or did it just kind of waltz away?
That would be an investigation, or actually, I'll take insight. Actually,
Also,
So,
how deep are the footprints? Like, can we approximate weight? Well, I guess we don't know what it's made of. It could be made of rock, it could be made of flesh.
Can I give him advantage on the insight by just looking at stuff too?
sure. Yeah, roll one more time.
thank
Do
you.
I see anything in the crater?
Okay. So roll a investigation. You could use wisdom for the crater. As for the prints, they look to be. They're almost
Add two
humanoid
more to that.
in the way that it's very heavy on the ball and the toe, but the arch is very shallow, almost like it didn't exactly copy human right.
Hmm.
And it appears, just based off how close they are together, that it was get a 27. 27's pretty good.
So it's pretty damn good.
It almost looks like this creature doesn't use a traditional style leg, but almost like it's a rolling ball of feet.
Oh no!
A rolling ball of feet?
Ugh.
We'll get back to that. What does the 17 get, Booyag?
17. You, my friend, as you sift around through this impacted area, see that there are little bits of like keratinish fragments.
I'm gonna pick it up with like a rag or part of my cape and bring it up here for everyone to look at.
Yeah,
I found this in the hole.
as you bring out these little shattered pieces of keratin, you look at them. What do you all? I mean, you see what you see. They're like a darkish gray.
And you said keratinous, so like the stuff
Correct.
that nails are made out of.
Correct.
Like a beetle shell, or like he said, nails?
Like nails.
Like nails, specifically.
Oh god, that's gross. My first thought is toenails.
I mean, like, there's a lot of toads around, you know? We're probably shedding.
Yeah.
You would be absolutely correct.
Yeah, Jericho looks at those, down at the prints.
As you see, some of them have little bits of dirt and grime on one side of them. It clicks to you.
And then with the shape of his hole. Yeah, okay, so Jericho nods slowly and he just says, bowl of feet. Alright, a bowl of feet.
I'm sorry, what?
See how close the footprints are?
Alright. Maybe a foot at
It doesn't
most.
look like, I mean, it doesn't really look like it's taking steps. It's as though a big ball of feet was just rolling through here, leaving footprints. Like a tire tread. Or I guess we'd say like the tread of a cart.
You can't see it, but you could probably feel it. Just Bradford just blinks really hard. You have somehow found the strangest thing I've probably heard all week. Then he
Yeah,
looks
you
down at the
see-
tracks, but it works.
You see Wombat like put a hand on his stomach. That was worse than I was expecting.
Dark ones never find, or never cease to find a new way to discuss. So,
That good. Alright, so where the...
I suppose it's actually kind of comforting, at least to me, because the way these feet are, it doesn't look exactly like normal human's foot. Like it mutated to copy a foot.
So I was making an approximation based off what it could maybe do.
Sure, which
Maybe no.
to me means that whatever this was, it wasn't human once. Started off
one
this
can
way.
hope.
Fingers crossed. But regardless, it's rolled off and away. Which means we're safe here.
Oh no. Why did I say for now?
So I'm just
Bradford's just trying to figure out where the fuck this...
15 by 15 crater almost.
Does it... Can we tell, like, a direction that this crater came... Like, oh, hey, it was a fireball that went, like, this way, which doesn't make any sense with how these are splayed out. But you know what I mean. Like, oh, it went this way, it has a smear. It doesn't really have... It looks like it dropped straight down. At least, that's how the image looks. I'm trying to see if there's, like, more that we can't see through the image because of artistic limitations.
So, what exactly are you trying to determine?
I'm trying to determine if there's a direction of impact. That's what I'm trying to think of. Like, if something is, like, falling from the sky, it goes at an angle, and then there would be, like, basically, like, a triangular, like, tail, almost, from the direction that it came from. You know? Or does it look like it fell, like, straight down from the sky? I mean, you see that, but that looks more like... Oh, if it went this way, landed, and then the impact was, like, launched that way.
Yeah, you're putting that together, and it sounds about right.
I
Okay,
couldn't tell if that was the story or it just came out and started smacking.
I see it now. Yeah, it landed here and kept rolling because it's a ball of feet.
All right. So then the follow-up question is, what the fuck is in that direction?
You plan on hitting that direction? Oh wait, you're saying the character.
We'll roll that into what Bradford said. He's kind of like looking at this crater, then kind of like looks to those. So what the fuck is over there? Well, I guess it
Dunno.
was.
You want to go check it out?
I kind of.
He's so eager.
Not at the exact seconds. We need to recover, and we need to make sure Savage gets back alive, because it would be pointless to show up without her.
No, you're
I'm
kidding.
curious what it could have been.
Little man, where are you going?
Just looking around.
Are you going to try and collect toes now?
I'm just looking.
Insight. I'm not gonna. I want an insight. I want to see if he wants to collect them toes. Oh man. Okay.
He is just
That
looking.
tree over there is cool.
He wants toes. He wants more toes.
Perhaps it is best to not go alone.
Yeah, you're probably right. He'll move just a little bit closer, just like try to peek around the corner.
Yeah, as you look around, it's certainly now having this image together kind of looks like it rolled out this way before hitting a curve and kind of drifting through there.
Deja vu.
It definitely rolled away.
All right. I guess I can kind of glimpse Savage if I like tilt my head back.
She's still over there. Or she disappeared at this point.
Saturday, want to help her with the preparations.
Might as well.
Briag, Wombat, if you want to check out, see where that trail leads, don't go too far. See if the thing's actually gone.
Can do.
I'm on it.
And then Scarecrow looks at you, Seraph, points at those two, points at the other two, and he says, "All right, who you helping?"
Mind like I go with one, you go with the other?
That's a ticket.
Alright, fine. They'll follow these two.
Yeah. Booyag, as you walk along, you see this loping shadow hound move through here, making no sound before stopping and sort of doing like a pointer stance.
I think your dog has something. Is it rideable?
It's
That's a good
made
question.
of shadow. So, no.
Oh, that's a bummer.
But if I combine the construct, yes.
You should definitely do that because I would love to ride a war dog.
How do
We
you make a shadow construct anyway?
It's harder to do with just a shadow alone. But if you cheat, like I do, then it's easy.
How
As
do you
he
cheat?
moves over, he just says, "The way to." Oh no. As you turn around the corner, you see where the footprints lay off and see a rock like shape that digs deep into the ground.
I'm gonna motion to the two of them to get off the path of the feet trampling.
Yeah, I'm gonna go this way, try to get a closer look from the bushes.
Yeah, roll me a survival.
Oh no. Oh wait, I'm good at these.
Oh, that's so good. Okay, so this is gonna be cool. You see, there's like spinning on the ground where it looks like this creature stopped and spun in circles. But even more disturbing is you see claw and bite marks onto the rock itself before you see it heading down deep into the earth. And everything in your ranger sense tells you this is a zero light dark.
You said zero dark light, zero light dark one. Gotta use
Correct.
my words today.
The exact things that rangers see that are do not engage.
I'm gonna like whisper to Sarah. I think we should back away slowly. Don't make a noise.
I'll nod and point at Wombat to do the same.
You see him just nod before turning into mist.
Well, that is cheating.
I mean, you can cheat too.
Don't tell me what I know.
What did you see?
Uh, it it it's a dark one that you do not want to mess with.
Like a type 5 or 6?
Zero light, dark one. Do not engage. Run.
He just sort of stiffens up. I see. And we should let everyone else know.
I I I think that's a good idea.
Yeah, I think the best. Never mind.
Hmm.
Hmm?
You'll figure it out in a second.
Oh no. I don't like this.
As you make your way over, you see Wombat go over to where Savage is. What do y'all do?
Scarecrow.
Good eye. What'd you find?
Well, we have something we can't engage or fight that we might need to run from. So, not great.
And what's the bad news?
It's whatever was a giant ball of feet that made all these tracks. Came from a zero light zone. At least that's what Booyog thinks. Question is what's it doing here?
The closest to ZLZ would be north where we fought the Kalem Yurthak, right?
Correct.
I don't know. Only thing I could think is it maybe picked a fight with the Kalem Yurthak. Maybe it sent it careening all the way this way. How many miles out is that, though?
Like 100.
Pretty far.
Yeah, pretty far. But for it to be sent careening that far, it'd probably get obliterated on impact.
Yeah, somewhere in the range of 40 miles.
Yeah, impossible. Unless this is, for some reason, the bone collector having assimilated some ZLZ Dark one.
Well, isn't that just the loveliest thought?
Regardless, it was here. These tracks are 2 weeks old, maybe more, maybe less. You think it's still held up nearby?
It looked like it dug itself some kind of burrow. Over that way.
Yeah, we're not staying here. That's far too risky. For now, we keep quiet, keep a low profile. We'll let the others know. I assume that's what Wombat would have to go do.
That is what he went to go do.
So he said.
Then from Bradford's point of view, what's happening over there? Oh,
Meanwhile, at the other camera.
Yeah, Bradford, what are you doing?
I don't know entirely, but like setting up like a camp like this. I guess he would be like trying to find like areas for people to rest that's like relatively guarded. Probably like, I don't know, looking around in these like bushes area for like somewhere to set up tent. Maybe not in the bushes area. You know, I don't know. He's doing survival rangery things that Garth doesn't know a lot about.
So you're like, setting up sight lines, you're covering scent path, you're setting up like sensors,
Yeah,
putting your traps up.
placing mines.
that's what the traps are. Lucian wanted me to test them. Yeah, let's go with that. That sounds like something smart he would do.
Gotcha. Maybe even doing that thing that Oni taught you to do where you track the natural flow of the land.
Sure.
Yeah, roll me a survival.
I can do that. I have to see if I have these dice left. I have one left. Yay. Oh wait. Was I able to get a short rest, or has this just been like too rapid fire?
If you want to spend the resources, that's fine.
Okay. In that case, I'll do that. I'll do this. I'll do this. I'll do that.
Yeah, absolutely. You do notice like a very similar, like almost like this pattern of like outcropping growth, and
Mhm.
then there's generally like things like this. So you have a good idea that the natural terrain of the land is going to follow similar patterns to these. There's always room for variation, but pretty
Right.
typically it's going to be like this.
Neat. It'll always be in that kind of like S pattern that we kind of see, well, via the map.
hmm
It'll be like. Do.
But as you do come back, you notice savages mask off, sort of sitting down, setting up a little like she's digging out like a place to sleep essentially, so
Mhm.
she won't be visible if someone was just passing through while she was laying.
Right. Like lower your bed so that like the highest part of you is pretty much at the ground level, so you look like a pile of rocks at most.
Correct.
Hmm. Tuskless orc. There's a lot of tuskless orcs.
As you make your way back, she just looks at you. What did you find?
I have a rough idea of how the landscape seems to form, basically. Something Owen was showing off to me the other day. Strange S pattern. But nothing in relation to point his thumb off in this direction. That, and nothing of immediate danger, at least.
Understood, brother.
How about you? How's being outside of that place handling you? Or treating you?
I always knew it would happen, but I suppose I wasn't ready. She just sort of looks up, though, and takes a deep breath. But that's destiny, isn't it? We're never ready.
Just kind of thrust upon you. I don't. Bradford isn't the knowledgeable in this, but is he able to determine if someone is maddened to a degree? Yeah, he doesn't have any specific training in that.
Gotcha, yeah, absolutely. Roll me
Insight?
insight.
That would make sense. Let me make sure to tick off the things that give me a bunch of dice.
Also,
Yeah.
charisma insight.
Charisma insight. That's significantly worse. Let
Mhm.
me just slash R 1d20. So then it'd be half that, so it'd be +2, but then it's also -1. The best inside roll I've had today.
Definitely talking about knowing she would get out and destiny. Something's a little funky there.
It kind of rings in my head of like Clint with his main character syndrome kind of thing.
The delusions of grandeur.
Yeah, kinda. Well, how far away is HQ? It's
Probably
still
about
like
27 miles from here.
27 miles. That's smidgen closer. Well, we'll be back at base soon, so find that destiny, hopefully with more accompaniment.
That's not how it works, but I'm glad to see your open mind. You're new to Solstice's group.
Yeah. Only been here. How long have we been here? Like a month or so. Maybe 2.
First assignment, too.
Would it be our first? Oh, well, first assignment. Yeah. Kind of like tilts his head a little bit. It's like, you You can read people very well. Or is the greenhornness kind of showing a little too much?
You're just very tense still.
I think Bradford just kind of pulls his shoulders to make himself de-tense a little bit.
It's not your skill I question. Make no mistake, I'm sure you're quite competent. But everything is new to you out here.
Hmm. I suppose you're not wrong. I feel like that sensation of everything being new doesn't exactly go away, though, does it?
If you're wise, it would not. You just see Savage nod. Yes, hopefully you never get to the point you're so jaded it does. She just looks around, and this is about the time y'all would be done, by the way.
Yeah. They're done with their
Okay.
stuff.
Yeah, Seraph will go see what's taking so long, assuming Paku was going to tell them that we should head out. I'll
Paku?
kind of dance around the crater. Come on.
Booyah's just gonna look around.
In fear of the zero light zone.
So
As
did you tell them? Are we moving out? What are we doing?
Why would we move out? It's
Oh, there
perfectly
might
good.
be a zero light dark one burrowed right over there. They'll point back that way.
Oh, that's fun.
Then it is a good thing it's burrowed.
To be fair, that would be a big threat and would drive a lot of other creatures away.
Yeah, I guess we could still camp here. Just have to have good watch. Be ready to run like hell.
Yeah, it's a it's kind of like Shay said. We need the other people. We need to agree if we're going to go or not. Because you're right, it's dangerous. Looks over to Savage.
I'm
Is Savage
fine.
like picking herself up, or
No.
no?
She just looks between the two of y'all. If you want to leave, that's fine. I will not force you to stay here. But you would be abandoning an ideal spot.
Oh, I'm fine, stay.
We're not going to be here long, anyways. Oh yeah, no, Bradford wouldn't want to leave.
I almost kind of want to meet the thing.
No, let's not get that cocky.
I would not want to meet.
Just Seraph, go grab a Scarecrow and which name is it? Booyag.
As you say that, though, Seraph, you look to Bradford, and then look back over, and you lock eyes with Savage staring at you.
Death glare.
Are you so intent on meeting God that you would invoke the wrath of a zero light dark one?
You think that's what happens when we die?
You know what happens when you die.
Figure of speech, then.
She just looks at you, looks you up and down. Does that make you go, oh my god, what the fuck?
Hope. Want to check them
What was
dogs?
that?
She got ambushed.
Okay. Yeah.
It's the feet.
Well,
They're
let's-
here.
Well, let's Dog found something.
Mhm.
Okay, let me let my dogs in real quick. Because they're going to be full jackass mode.
Never go full jackass.
But yeah, are you hunting for toenails? Why are you pacing around
Uh,
like that?
I'm just looking around. You never know what's going to be useful.
Such as a collection of toenails.
Look, this one keeps